Alright, we just got here to Valencia. We came to check out a few things and figured we'd throw them on here so you guys could get an idea, but we're just here outside of the Central Market, which is, if I read correctly, one of the larger markets here in Spain, or maybe even in Europe as well. But there's something like 900 stalls within this place, so we're gonna go in and take a look, so come along. So we've just entered in here on the particular side that has all the fish vendors. I've kind of tucked off to the side in one of the emptier spots so I could shoot some video, but there's just anything you can think of as far as fish in here. Get a shot of this inner workings here of this building while I'm standing here. It's a pretty large, elaborate building. It's neat. Just kind of shuffling through now, getting some different views as we go along. Pretty packed in here. You've got a lot of people like us who are just kind of seeing what they've got in here. Maybe they just came off the cruise ship or a tour bus and they're just kind of wandering around. But pretty neat experience in here. Definitely worth checking out, I think. Got a bunch of different places to get different types of beers and different types of wines throughout here as well. Pretty much anything you can think of they got in here as far as food or drink. Just outside the market here, on the outside actually, they've got the hugest paella pans I've ever seen. And they've got the extra large burners here as well. They're massive. Alright, we are here at the Commodity Exchange building. This was $2 entry and it's just near the actual Central Market here. According to this little factoid sheet that came with it, this place was built in the 15th century. Quite an interesting building inside here. It's very spacious and actually not too crowded with people right now. I think everyone's just kind of enjoying the open space to get some photos. But there's a little bit more to see. I'll catch the rest as we walk through, but nice little spot to tuck into after you visited the market. Looks like they've got a little informational video in here, which is subtitled in English, which is nice. Just outside of this main hall here. Neat tile work and woodworking in here on the roof. It's pretty legit. So this is just a little underground crypt-like space here underneath the large room we were just actually in. Pretty neat. Here's a little center courtyard here. They have a nice garden actually. Pretty nice. I think maybe we can head up these stairs and get a decent view. Let's see what's up there. Rachel's over there trying to get the good views, the good shots. This is just another room here just above the room we are in. Quite the intricate roof in here, a ceiling I should say. Zoom in a little bit for you to see a little bit of that detail, if you can. I'll have to try to remember to get some video from the outside, but we've just entered into the Cathedral of Valencia here, and they claim to have the, what was it, the Holy Grail, babe? Mm-hmm. They claim to have the Holy Grail, but you know how that goes. But yeah, very beautiful inside here. I think it was $8 per general entry, and there's actually an area of worship that's free off to the side, just on the side of this little barrier here, if you just wanted to tuck in, and maybe that's where they have the Holy Grail, I'm not sure, but just kind of heading up towards the altar here. A little bit closer view of this here. Quite the detail up there. Pretty impressive in here. I'd say it's worth stopping in. Whether you're a follower or not, it's quite the beautiful architecture. Very beautiful art in here. So as you walk around in here, there's actually a bunch of little inlets as you go, and each one's a designated chapel. For example, this one is the Chapel of San Dionisio and Santa Margarita. But yeah, there's just little nooks and crannies, and each one's paying respects to different saints and things of that nature. Here's this guy's arm. Beef jerky arm. So included in the entry to the cathedral here is a nice little museum. Not too many artifacts, but it's pretty clean, very nice. Everything's neatly displayed. Got these really old texts here. It's pretty great. So just below the museum portion is this archaeological excavation. Looks like maybe just some old foundations and things under here. Kind of neat. It says ancient graveyard, human remains. Let's see about this. Oh, there's a skull. Fuck yeah. There's some more artifacts in here as we go along. Quite the display. Some very beautiful silver works and things of that nature. Alright, there it is. That's the self-proclaimed Holy Grail there. Let's go take a closer look. So we've just exited the cathedral, and one thing I wanted to cover is actually for an additional €2 you can climb to the top of the tower here. We didn't care to climb the stairs and or pay extra, considering it was already €8 to get inside, and it was quite a bit of time we spent in there, maybe at least an hour walking around. So if you're up for it, $2 to climb up there. There's not too big of a line, but here's a little shot of the outside before we head off. It's a nice little park area right here with a bunch of different vendors.